just shot me in the head, but I'm good.
Okay.
There we go. I need to repair. Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Today we are once again updating you on the future technology events that has been going on over the last week or so, or a little bit less actually. So right now, when it comes to boxes, I am on 144 overall, with 12 got today, and obviously 20 from yesterday. Because of how I'm doing like the actual grinding, I'm doing like 20, 20, and then, you know, 40, so that basically works for me. So tomorrow, you know, we should have a decent amount. Hopefully I haven't, you know, cocked up the amounts or anything, and everything is going good. Another thing that has happened today as well is I've been able to get my first ammo rack, second ammo rack. My brain is fried because we're already making a Minotaur. So technically, once I complete this bit here, I will have my second Minotaur done. And with all the boxes that I have, I think I have plenty of time to be able to go through them all, which will be cool. I've been splitting between the parts of schemes, basically because I have a ton of other resources apart from non-ferrous metals. Non-ferrous metals is the one which I've been missing the most, so going for the balanced one I think is the way to go on this. You know, going for the light and the balanced ones just because of the resources that I have. So let's see what we get in the boxes. I've heard from a lot of different people that they've been getting, you know, lack of steel or lack of composites, you know, lack of different things, which is obviously an issue and will be an issue going forward. These general events are designed so you do have lacks of certain things, and for some reason I'm getting a ton of schemes right now. And right now, for me, the non-ferrous metals is the one which is lacking, and the idea is to push you towards the marketplace to be able to purchase these things, and if you don't, then you end up in a situation where you you know, kind of get screwed. So hopefully we don't get screwed. Normally I do have some extra materials after all of this is said and done, so that's what I'm hoping for here. Hopefully we do have some extra stuff that we can put in. And right now on the general grind, I'm about 2.25 when it comes to the vehicles that are produced. So right now I would say I'm in a pretty good place overall, as long as I don't run out of any materials. As you can see, once again, non-ferrous metals are becoming an issue if everything is using one-to-one. One thing to mention as well, if you need any of the different stuff, such as the different recipes, then they are on the Tech Hub right now, the Tech Hub Discord. They are in the recipe or the cookbook or the future technology channel. Make sure to check them out. There is a link to the Discord in the description, so you can have a look there. General grinding wise, we got the dailies done pretty quickly, and also this was a day to catch up on special tasks. So I actually got 3 or 4 done today. Some of them were pretty easy. One of them was just base bombing. So I spaded out the Canberra Mark II that you can see here, and then started on the Canberra Mark VI. Since I have pretty much every other bomber spaded in the game, I still have to do the TU4s, but that will never happen. And then also the TU14s and the IL-28s that, you know, I'll get to eventually. But basically it's been quite fun just wandering around and bombing. So that was the first, you know, special. Then we had another few which were naval ones. The naval ones are actually not too hard to do. So cracked out the Battle Pass Destroyer in the form of the Type 1936A right here, the Z25, and just clowned on some people. This machine is not a 4.3 in my opinion. I would definitely say wait, this one here. Got the wrong ship. This to me is not a 4.3 machine. This is a 4.7 machine masquerading as a 4.3 machine. The 150mm are incredibly strong, and they do a ton of damage, at least in arcade. It's one of the ships which does incredibly well, and just to give you an idea, when it comes to it, which one is actually the 1936A Z25? So we can just have a look here. So 1936A, I'm guessing it's this one. So 51 kills and 12 deaths. 68% win rate in 16 battles. So it just shows how strong this thing is. You know, it does a ton of damage, and I've been backing it up with some of the other ones to do pretty well in as well. So it's a very good machine. You know, good torpedoes. The 150s just annihilate everything. And since there's a massive difference between the 4.3 brackets and the 4.7 brackets in naval, mainly because of where the reserves are, they're generally 3.7, 3.3, or 4.0. So what that means is you get down tiered quite a lot into these, where the 4.7s get up tiered into this bit here. So yeah, it's a bit of an issue in naval, but we did pretty well. You know, got a few tasks done, and then we just have one left. The battle pass itself, I'm on level 94, so we're nearly at the level 100, which is of course the atomic tank, and I still have a bunch of challenges to go. We have 5 of them left, and they're worth 3 each, so that's 15 levels plus the anabasis at the end, so we nearly have 20 levels just sat here. I'm going for the level 150 on this. I think during the time that we have this event going on, it's correct to go for it, and just correct to, you know, have a bit of fun. Hit the 80mm SL mark again. I keep teetering around this because I keep having to buy stuff, but it's nice to be above it once again using these destroyers. And I've pretty much in this event just been using it to spade machines, you know, like we talked about the RKV 91-105 yesterday. I played through a few Soviet destroyers such as the PR-35. Well, this is not a destroyer, but it's close enough. And the PR-35, I need 33,000 RP because it's now a rank 6 machine, or sorry, rank 5 machine to get the engine maintenance. And I started playing the Project 7U again to just try and get that one done. And I think that's what I'm going to do going forward in this event. Just use it as a spading experience, use it to do special tasks and daily tasks, and don't really worry about too much else. So there's a bunch of layers on top of each other, you know, dailies, specials, spading, the actual event itself. But the event itself is the one which is at the back of my mind, because I don't, you know, if I focus on everything else, then the event gets done anyway through the boxes. So I think that's generally something that, you know, we should go forward with, which is just focusing on other stuff instead of the event and just playing the game and making sure that you do hit your 40 boxes every day to try and get the 400. I'm still worried going forward because of the fact that Enlisted is coming out, and they're probably going to do some Twitch drop stuff, and that might completely screw me when it comes to finishing this event and getting the 2 vehicles. And I'm still very annoyed at the event itself, but I will make a post-mortem video laying out my general ideas and thoughts on this event and the positives and negatives and all that. But as a quick TLDW right now, the positives of an event like this is you can just play the game normally and focus on stuff which already exists in the game, which you were already doing. The negatives of this event is you can't get everything, and also it gets more complicated every time with more steps and more confusion, and also obviously a big push towards the market, which is also an incredibly negative reason. Hopefully they don't do Twitch drops on the weekend so we can fully complete this event. If not, I'm going to have to make some decisions that I'm not going to be very happy with, but what are you going to do? Maybe some coins will have to be flipped. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'd just like to thank Teddy, John Ryman, Universe, Conte Baraka, Trigger Hippie, Eugens Terry, Ambrosius McClellan, Daniel Stanton, Martinez, B. Young, Hosest Kishot, Hans, Bareen, and Samuel Schlick for supporting the channel.